So babe, I know you'd actually never really be able to tell me this because you don't know how to be honest with yourself or other people, but if you could, can you explain to me why you started cheating on me before you left me? Why not just break up with me first and then go find somebody else? It really hurt me. I know. And I feel a lot of shame about it. Despite what you might think, I really do have empathy, and I really do feel bad about the things I did and the way that I was lying and hiding and cheating on you. I'm not in the mood for excuses. I really don't give a fuck. Can you please just explain it to me? Here's the thing. When people like me cheat, it has nothing to do with you. But how could it not? You are literally going out of your way to find somebody else that you think is better than me while we're in a relationship together. How could that not be about me? Listen, when people cheat, it's not because you're not enough for me. It's because I don't believe that I'm enough for you. I am severely emotionally stunted, and I don't know how to handle my own deep feelings and needs. I float by and try to survive in the world by repressing all my feelings, avoiding any conflict, and just keeping myself super busy so I don't actually have to face anything real. That would explain why we literally never fought. It made me think we had the perfect relationship. But what does this have to do with you cheating on me? When I start to feel insecure and inadequate in my relationships with people, because I start to feel scared and overwhelmed when things are getting too close, and I start to feel like I'm not enough when you want more intimacy and I can't give it to you, I start looking for outside sources of dopamine to make myself feel better. Well, why can't you just be brave and at least break up with me first before you do something fucked up like that? And especially when I was asking you about it and you were telling me that everything's fine, I'm not doing anything wrong. You were gaslighting me and making me feel fucking crazy. I know. I am so ashamed of my own actions, I don't even want to admit them to myself. I am so desperately afraid of conflict that when you come to me with things like that, there is no fucking way I know how to tell you what's actually going on. If I were to actually tell you what was going on, that would require me to be vulnerable with you. And I don't know how to do that. So instead, I just tell you everything's fine. And I just hope for the best. I just hope that you don't find out the things I'm doing. But behind all of that, I'm suffering and I'm feeling suffocated and I'm feeling like I'm going crazy and I'm feeling overwhelmed. And the only thing I know how to do is find some outside sources of dopamine to make myself feel better, at least temporarily. And in doing that, it's causing me to fuck you over, which is adding on another layer of shame to everything until it just all piles up and piles up and piles up and overwhelms me. And that's when I just leave and bolt out of our relationship. Do you like this person more than me? Like, what do they have that I don't? It's not about them and it's not about you. It's about me. I will always be like this, and I will continue to do this to people until I fix my avoidant attachment. Because anytime I get into a relationship with someone and it starts getting close and intimate, I get scared and I look for outside sources of validation. This person I have right now, they're not better than you, they're just newer than you. And the newness feels safe to me because there's no intimacy in the newness. It's fresh. I can still be 1 foot out. They're not requiring intimacy from me like you were. They're not requiring levels of commitment that you were. I can logically know that I love you and I can see what we built in our relationship, but it scares me. And so I'm willing to sabotage everything we built and throw it all away out of fear and cowardice. That honestly makes me pity you. That is quite pathetic. I know. And when this new thing doesn't work out, there's a really good chance I'm going to try to come crawling back to you. So make sure you keep me blocked.